So guys, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over how you can leverage bots to get subscribers for your model's OnlyFans account, okay? And the benefits of bots are that you get to work less while producing better results for your models. And at the end of the day, we get paid based on the results that we provide to our models. So if we can apply leverage in the form of bots to get these models more subscribers and therefore more money, then we're going to be a lot more profitable as an agency, both on the agency side and on the client side as well. So at my agency, we leverage bots through all of our processes, from recruitment, onboarding, management, and promotion. We leverage it throughout the whole agency. Now, initially, when working with 1 to 2 models, you can manage it by yourself. At that point, your workload isn't going to be that much. Managing a couple of OnlyFans accounts really isn't much work. But as your agency scales, so do the operations that you need to carry out, because then you have to manage 5 accounts, and then you need to apply some leverage to actually get the same results that you were getting for that one model you're working with. So you get it as we scale the amount of models that we work with, we need to apply more leverage to get the same results, which is where bots come in handy. Now, doing $15,000 a day at my agency Alris would not be possible without us running our bots in the back end of our operations. Now, let me tell you something. If at my agency we didn't have bots, we'd be having to do a heck of a lot more work. There is a lot of work required when it comes to absolutely everything. If we didn't have bots, we'd have to be doing it all manually. And as a result of doing it all manually, our costs as an agency would go up, and the results that we provide, our models would also go down. So when you start working with lots and lots of models, you need to apply this leverage to your agency. And if you can start off with working 1 to 2 models and you apply bots and leverage, then you're going to be so much better off. So the different types of bots for OnlyFans. So we have a recruitment. So you have bots that you can apply when it comes to recruitment. You have bots that you can apply when it comes to onboarding, bots for account management, and then bots for subscriber acquisition. So all of these individual processes make a good OnlyFans agency and make a profitable OnlyFans agency. You need a way to get models. You need a way to onboard them to work with your agency as effectively as possible. You need a way to manage their accounts, their wall feed, the pay-per-views, and then you need a way to get them subscribers for their accounts as well. So as well as bots itself for these different processes, you can get custom coded bots. So you can build these custom coded bots to help you with your agency for these 4 different sectors. Okay, so as you scale your agency, you can also invest in building custom coded bots, which is what we've done at my agency Alris, such as a tipping menu bot. So just one example of a type of bot that you can leverage. This is a bot that sends out a video attached with a price when a subscriber sends a certain hashtag to the creator. So it helps get more sales in the account. So if a subscriber is looking for a particular bit of content, they can just type in the type of content they're looking for, and that gets sent to them along with the price, which puts less strain on our chatters. And as well as that, it allows the subscribers to get the content they're looking for as fast as possible. Okay, so that's just one example of many different types of bots that you can build for your OnlyFans agency to help with the processes. And of course, at my agency, we have got all these bots built. And for my OnlyFans Million consulting students, we also give you access to my internal agency resources, so you get access to these type of bots. So first, we're going to go over a bot that can help you get subscribers. So to get 33 plus subscribers a day with this bot. And this is a Flife Bot. So if you don't know what Flife is, it's a platform where you have people who have fetishes go on. So it's like a social media for fetishes, essentially. And it can be good for our models because we can find people with fetishes who are attracted to our models. And then we can then use bots to get them interested in subscribing to our model's OnlyFans account. So we have 3 key things here that we look at. So we have botting type. So the botting type is subscriber acquisition. So for example, the tipping menu bot is related to account management. So that botting type would be account management. But for this one, subscriber acquisition. We have the platform that the bot leverages, which is Flife. Now you can have bots that you leverage for Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all these different platforms. You can build bots that can help you out with it. And then we have processes. So it follows accounts in a particular demographic, and it likes content in a certain demographic. Okay, so we have a master list that we give it, and it goes out and finds people who are using these sort of hashtags on the Flife platform, and it then target them. As you can see by the video, we can be managing multiple accounts at the same time, so having multiple FetLifes built, and then we can have the bots going through and systematically following accounts and liking their content who are in a certain demographic. So it's then going to appear on their profile, they're going to reach out to the model, and then we can direct them to the model's OnlyFans. Okay, so that's an example of a bot for a FetLife. And using this bot, you can quite easily get 33 plus subscribers a day. You need to understand that getting subscribers is just a question of getting attention. So eyeballs equals money is what I want you to remember, okay? It's a very simple equation. The more eyeballs that you have on your model's content, the more money you're going to make. That's all you need to remember. Okay, so you need to figure out, if you want to get money, you need to figure out how to get more eyeballs on your model's content. Those eyeballs are going to translate into subscribers, which is going to translate in money for your model and money for yourself. So as well as this, we have scaling botting. So you can run one bot on one FetLife account for your model, and you can get a decent amount of subscribers. However, what you can do is you can run 2 bots on 2 profiles to get more subscribers, and 3 bots on 3 profiles. And then you can scale it up to 50 profiles with 50 bots running, and you're going to be getting a lot more subscribers. So this is what comes to scaling botting. So eventually, once you have a bot working at a small level, you can then scale it up further. Lots of people make the mistake of they test their bot out on like 20 plus accounts straight away. A ton of time wasted because you don't even know if the bot works itself. You don't know whether the account structure works itself. You don't know whether the method itself works to get subscribers. So don't scale without a proven concept on a smaller scale. So many people just overlook this, but you need to prove your concept on a smaller scale. Once you've got it proven, then you can then expand and grow it, okay? So we can have it running on several instances at once to scale model accounts fast. But only do this once you have a bot performing at a low level. So it's a flowchart where we can actually just look at this in a very simple format. You can just follow this when you develop bots for your agency, or whether you want to just join a program and just get our bots itself that already work. Okay, so you start here. You develop a small scale bot. You then conduct testing. You then evaluate results. So conduct the testing of the bot, see whether it is test on the account, different types of accounts that you want to test on, test the bots, different demographics that you're targeting, whether the bot on that platform particularly works well. Then evaluate the results. So how many subscribers did you get? How many eyeballs did you get? You can look at all this through OnlyFans tracking. So OnlyFans has tracking links built in, and you can basically use them to evaluate the results of how many subscribers you're getting from these bots. And then you ask the question, do we scale it up? If yes, you continue to monitor that performance as you scale it up. And if no, you then identify and fix the issues on why you don't want to scale it up, because it's not producing the desired results that you're looking for. You then modify the bot to align with the issues that need fixing, and then you conduct testing again and evaluate results. And you just rinse and repeat this process. And then eventually you got a bot working on FetLife, which is guaranteed to get you subscribers, and you have that running at a large scale, so you can always get your model subscribers. And then you implement a bot, for example, would be implementing a bot on Reddit. So you implement a Reddit bot, you implement an Instagram comment bot, for example. You continually test as you build these out, and you have all of these sources of leverage that you can then apply to model accounts. And as a result of applying all this leverage, you're then going to find it significantly easier to get subscribers for your model. Subscribers is no longer going to be an issue. And if you don't have subscribers, you just don't have enough leverage, whether that's leverage in terms of virtual assistants, helping you out with the promotional assets for your model, or whether you don't have enough leverage in terms of bots, so you don't actually have any bots running for your models, okay? So this is how we provide value to our models' accounts, which in turn provides value to us in the form of money, as we're splitting the rev share with the models. So in order to scale botting operations, you need a few things. So the first thing you need is a virtual private server, so a VPS. So a virtual private server is essentially, you can just go online, type in VPS, you can source out a bunch of different VPSs, and essentially a virtual private server allows you to run multiple instances of browsers, okay? So not multiple instances of browsers, multiple instances of operating systems, okay? So you can run multiple computers at the same time, okay? So we have a virtual private server, which we set up. And we can also use it because we want to scale it up further. So we can have one virtual private server for one model, which we run a bunch of browsers on for that model. And then we have another virtual private server for another model. So all of these different models, when we're using our botting, have different virtual private servers that we can target them on. And then we have a one-time password SMS bot for multi-account creation. So when you're setting up lots of accounts on Fairlife, for example, it's going to ask you for SMS one-time password codes. Okay, and you can use an SMS bot online that can basically gives you a number that you can use. You can then put the number into the FedLife account. It will then send a one-time password to that bot. You can then copy that, put it in the account, and away you go. You've got a bunch of accounts without needing lots and lots on mobile devices. And then you can run several instances of a browser on each virtual private server. So you can have one virtual private server for a model called Maddie, for example. Then you have a bunch of browsers running FetLife bots on that virtual private server. Then you have another virtual private server for a different model called Holly, for example. And then you have a bunch of browsers running that bot on that Holly virtual private server. So as you can see, we have a bunch of different servers for all these different models running lots of different bots. And that's how you scale up these operations. But of course, as I said, you need to start it up on a small scale. Okay. So we just touched on this video an example of FetLife botting. If you are interested in getting these bots, if you're interested in having a step-by-step system that you can follow to do all of this simply explained for you, where you can literally just plug and play and install bots that are going to apply leverage to your agency in the form of recruitment, onboarding, account management, subscriber acquisition, then you can leverage my internal agency's bots that we've developed, custom coded, by booking in a call down below, where we can get started with one-on-one consulting, where I help you build an OnlyFans agency from scratch. Or if you've got an OnlyFans agency already built and you're looking to take it further, we can help you get it up to $50,000 a month through my agency's internal resources. Okay, so booking that call down below to get started, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.